Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back here, and thank you for the new subscribers. Yes, back home. Had a very great holidays there. Beautiful. And there's a lot of things coming up. I mean, astrologically wise. And I'm so thankful I got a great partner. You need to appreciate your partnership. Um, what I begin with this is that in the end of the day, talking about right now of this 10th of January, you're gonna find beautiful things. I was looking at the charts and I'm gonna make a special report that was pointed out. And one of the things are getting pointed out, especially from your partner, you need to understand to appreciate this and to look at it more deeper. And I'm gonna make that special report about this 21st of January. You will see it why. But talking about today, what is going to be today? Hopefully, you're getting this wisdom for yourself because it's going to help you to develop yourself in there. Okay, this is why we're making this videos there for you. So it's going to be a very interesting energy as a shift. There is going to be a lot of divine messages. But at the end of the day, we are going to be going through a transformations, healing. And what's not healed, who is going to be healing it? Your relationship. Exactly. And you're going to see it on your diagrams at the end of the day at 11 o'clock. Those powerful energies. So this is what it's interesting what you have in Libra, especially the first degrees of Libra, because currently, if you pay attention, Saturn and Jupiter there, respectively, within almost the fifth degree, fourth, fifth degrees of their assigned zodiac signs. But what happens in Pisces, which is the spirituality, the end, to understanding at the end about these situations, and Taurus, which is that is a our material understanding and the things about survival, it points out to a one place, and that is a Libra. Okay, that is a Libra. A lot of it is going to be coming in since we are talking about that the moon is going to be connecting with Mars. Those angel wings, they're going to be very powerful, very interesting of the dynamics that are going on right now. The power of create going. But are you going blindfoldly and drawing for your emotions, or are you going the professional way? You take your time, you taking your understanding within you by looking at the both just sides, never looking at just the one side of the energy. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna be giving you the chart up here and be going on with the daily chart. So here is your chart. That is going to be at 7 o'clock in the morning. The rising energies there, right in here. Very beautiful. The moon and Mars, they're coming together. As you see it, that powerful growth of the intuitions that it comes in towards Jupiter. It goes into a Saturn and it comes back here. That energy is going to be flowing on the one side of the angel wings. The other side is going to be that midheaven there is at Scorpio. That energy is going to go to the moon and Mars. That energy is going to come down into Saturn and it's going to shift back in there. So throughout all those energies, as you see them right here at your screens, for it, we see that Uranus is pouring his divine energies, shining out towards your understanding about love and communications. Very, very particular, specific energies, guys. And talking about this is how it's going to be the beginning of the day. Later on, when the ascendant is going to be moved in there, it's going to be focused within the sun. The authority currently is authorizing everything that needs to be done in according with the universe. You're going to feel that you're agreeing to the things that you have not agreed before. You're understanding the things that you have not understand before. You're kind of like a push to transform and to change. Where does that come from? Pluto. Pay attention, since the Pluto is the deeper transformations within us. Pretty soon he is going to be moving to Aquarius. I'm going to be talking more about this energies, and I'm going to be showing you what is so important you to do this right now within your life, within your uh, transformations for you change yourself, but that benefits the society. So, talking about in the next hour, as you pay attention, the midheaven, those green lines that going towards Jupiter, that is, say, this energy is flowing down below. Within Taurus, that is a when you bring that knowledge, understanding of the things that you need to go at happening at the material world. Beautiful energies. Saturn is gonna be right there. If you're not knowing the right things, how would you get in it there? So Saturn is gonna be through restriction. Is gonna be teaching you. It's like you can't do this because you don't know that. Learn that so you can do this. So you find out that the gravitation is not only working one way. The gravitation is has its own push and pull polarities in there. Can go the one directions and then it goes back the other directions. So basically the energy is moving around and it's moving around. So it has a more than just the one options for you. But if you're missing the options, what are you telling it to yourself? You're gonna missing a lot of things. That it's gonna come from Mercury, that is squaring Neptune. You're gonna feel like Neptunizations, like you're talking, but other people don't understand you. If they don't understand you, then the message is not for them. And make sure you don't take it personally. So, beautiful energy as you guys see it on your screen. There is not really so much intensity. The energies, as I said before, they are going to be calming down. They are going to be coming up more. Of course, you're going to have ups and downs. It can't be just all the way up and all the way down. Okay, but you need to understand that after every storm, okay, and a rain, there is a rainbow. Saturn is going to be a descendant. That is a of learning curves. Pay attention that this time maybe a message or something or an energy that is going to come, and it says like you need to study this, you need to look at this. That will be connected particularly with Mars and the Moon conjunctions in there, also with Jupiter, the growth. We are talking about learning, the warrior, the intuition, and Jupiter. If you put it that way and in a masculine side, that is going to be how the masculine side getting its own intuitions of how. But we're not talking about just how. Know how. He knows how. And Saturn is giving that know how, that energy of how to do it, how to proceed it, how you to go ahead and do this. That you're supposed to do here on Earth. Talking about in the next hour, that is going to be at 11 o'clock, guys. Midheaven is going to be with the Moon and Mars. Focus on that energies. The only thing the ascendant is can trigger the Midheaven at that point because you're trying to something new. If, of course, every time you're trying something new, have you felt the resistance? Okay, the resistance is in you. If you're resisting something within yourself, you put yourself limitations, you are resisting evolution. How do you want to grow at the same time by you resisting evolution? It's not going to happen. And looking at within those energies is important that the universe is coming and tells you, let go of things, that learn things, get things done. You can do that. Building your belief, because without belief you can do something. It doesn't matter what that is. But if you believe you can do something, you learn how. And then when you learn now how, you know how to do it. Very powerful energies, guys. Yeah, as you see it in the next hour, the midheaven is going to be together with the sun at this point. Beautiful times with the energies there, with the ascendant on there within Taurus. As you see it, those blue lines up here. Um, when it's beautiful, guys. When it's great, it's great. And the ascendant, when it's transiting in there through Taurus throughout the day, which is going to be midday, you're going to be feeling it, their energy, the beautiful power, appreciations of everything that it goes on inside of you. Those energies, they are going to be incredibly empowerment. That empowerment is going to be coming in specifically from Jupiter, that is going to give you a power with Mars. There is encouragement. You know how, and you have the courage to do it. Just step it up to the plate to be what you are meant to be. All right, so talking about in the next hour, the ascendant is going to be moving into the Gemini, is going to be squaring Saturn. Of course, when you have duality or doubts or any of this, you're going to have to face it to see why you have it. What else is not been done? What the situations is not being getting it. Midheaven, it's the beginning of the second degree of areas that is going to be a squaring Jupiter, and that is there about that you have to go ahead and face your challenges. Okay, if you don't face your challenges, then how you gonna get the goal that you want? Because the goal in life and the things that you want in life, you have to go through challenges. And Jupiter will challenge you right now with this. Can you do it on the earth? Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you get it? Can you prove it? Can you show me the actions? Who is the actions now? Mars and the moon. And the ascendant there, these beautiful green lines right here, we are talking about they're connecting with the moon and Mars. Your actions gonna prove to you, are you healed or you're not? All right, so talking about in the next hour, pretty interesting energies in there from Aquarius towards Uranus that is in Taurus, that's going to be the square. It is like you're going against the universe. You want your agendas, and your agendas is more important than the importance of the universe. But as you see it here, this duality is going to be tested. Very much big test comes in, and you see it here that Uranus is sent here divine energies towards Mercury and Venus, but the ascendant right here for the rising energy sends the divine energies pretty much on the same degrees difference between the Sun and Pluto. And that is a how you're going to be looking at your transformation. Is it right or wrong? When you see the one side, are you seeing the other side? Because the one it comes from way from far away, deep from the universe, unknown, someplace, somehow, that energy is coming to the earth. The other one, it's the one that you see, which is the ascendant represents. But as you see it, the ascendant right here, it's squaring Neptune, and Neptune it is squaring Mercury. Basically tells you, be mindful about those flow. This is going to be an energies that are coming to be destroying you. Are you going to be allowing this distorting energies that comes in there? Because those distort views, they can be really bringing and screw things up. Follow the divine guidance within yourself. And you will know the differences. The one, it's very nice and quiet and brings you inner peace. The other are always intensity. They are always come with the pressure, with push, with rush, and needs. While the other energies, they don't come from needs. They come from fulfillment of your destiny inside of you. Talking about that fulfillment of destiny, you can see it here in your chart, that angel wings, the blue energies right here, about the family in there. Of course, there's going to be an oppositions of things. There's got to be things that you want to have. But if you look at it, there is not pretty much nothing down below. Everything is up right here, up in the energies fields. This is everything, all this gravity that it kind of comes in. First, it comes in as a knowledge. First comes in as energy that um, kind of like a sort of divine messages that you always know, but you have to perform it. And they are related to what? They're related into the ascendant. They're relating it to mid-heaven, which is their connections together with Saturn. And now you see those angel wings here. That it's the one wing up here. Then you see the other wing up here within you. Those energies gonna be showing you how you to overcome the situations. But does it really you have to act? Does it really you have to fly? You just have to know that you have those angel wings within yourself. You may feel like grounded. You may feel like you don't have to act. Sometimes you don't have to act. You just have to know when a time comes in, you to put yourself in the right actions. And this is why this energy of the ascendant opposing Mars, it says like, you can go ahead and practice what you do, and you can go ahead and do what you want to do, but it's not really the time to perform. It's not ready yet. You have things that you need to learn. You have situations that you need to look. You have things to wait for transformations. And that transformations is what? Pluto. Okay? Pluto is telling you, I'm prepared you. You're going to be doing it, but the time is not now. You guys going to ask me when is the time. You're going to see it. When is the time? I'm going to make that special report. All right, so talking about the next hour, I think, yes, there you go. It changed. Seems like it didn't change in there. But seeing it with this as the ascendant goes in there, that energies with Uranus now right here. If you look at it, the previous picture was connected more to Jupiter than compared to right now to Uranus. Those are those divine energies coming in together. So if you have anything in Cancer, that is the mid side of Cancer, you're gonna feel those divine energies empowerment in there for creating the divine family, to do the divine family. But the authority, since the authority, the sun is in Capricorn, is the world is ready to have the divine family creations here on Earth. Big questions, right? Is that the question within you, though? And looking at within these charts right now with all those intensified energies, that is going to be triggering the biggest awakening of all time that it's coming. It is coming. Everyone knows it about it. It's time to wake up. It's time to rise up. It's time to get off. But first, you have to do it quietly, deeply, truthfully, honestly within yourself. And then that change is going to be coming through the society. All right. So, talking about the next hour, the divine energies from Saturn, from the moon, and right now there's Mars, Mercury divine energies towards the ascendant that it's at Leo is going to be coming in together for you. A lot of this is going to be challenged, of course, the growth, because nobody wants to be pushed by the wall and forced to be challenged. Yeah, but if we don't evolve now, when? And if we don't evolve now, how the next generations is going to be evolved? We're seeing it currently what's going on Earth. And we're seeing it also the energies that are available to us. How are we are gonna be rising up as civilization? It's coming one way or another. And talking about that energies of growth on the next hour, you're seeing it within you. Midheaven up here, it's connecting with the North Node. And it's coming directly to Venus and from Venus towards the Ascendant. As you see it, those energies here from the Moon and Mars and Saturn. Pay attention that those energies here from Uranus towards Mercury and Venus is been going on all day. You're going to have the divine communications from within you. But right now, currently, at this time, the ascendant is going to be showing you the point of directions you need to look. You're responsible for yourself, for your growth. Nobody has to babysit you. Yes, somebody has to help you, you to grow and mature. That's responsibility from the parents. But after that, nobody's responsible for your growth, from your spiritual growth. It's you. You're the king of your own self. But you need to understand also, as a king personality within yourself, that there is a growth, there is a universe. And some of you in the next hour are going to be understanding exactly this, talking about the squaring towards Uranus in these positions. You see that the divine energies from Neptune and the Sun are coming. You have the visions for those divine and you have the authority for that divine. The question is, are you accepting of this? Do you accepting that beautiful trines they're going to be coming from Leo towards Mercury and Venus at Sag? What kind of inspirations, what kind of energies are you going to get there for you? All right, so talking about the next hour, which is going to be at 8 o'clock, the healing, you will require certain times, certain things to heal, to be perfect, but there is no perfections, only a strive for perfections. And when you're understanding the things, you begin to fly. As you see it, that blue lines right here, and that red line in the middle, and this beautiful trine, it's the kite, the place you take in to fly. And the flight is about what you have to learn, which is Saturn is right here on the top. That is this triangle right here between Mars and Jupiter. And at the same time, that ascendant that is at Virgo, it shows up the incredible power what communications and actions and the growth can do together for collective learning of mysteries. Yes, Saturn is teaching you the mysteries. There is something more than just a life. There is something more. Something more out there for those who's watching X-Files. All right, so talking about in the next hour, which is going to be at 9 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be at Virgo, as you see it. Even more and more powerful energies are coming in there. The midheaven, there is said that Gemini, you are currently have to facing that duality we talked about earlier when the ascendant was at Gemini. It's about 6 hours ago. So what you just saw 6 hours prior, now you're dealing it with that situation within you. That could be a friendship, relationships. That could be something even related into a business. If you have a business partnership, that could be related into an inspirations, but that could be related even to a one thing, strive for perfection. But there is no perfections. And Saturn is going to be teaching that work that it's right there. If you have not learned the lesson, you have to repeat the lesson because there's going to be an energy that goes with you, but there is going to be also energy goes against you. That's how you evolve. That's how you evolve. But when you understand the energies that are going with you and the energies going against you, you're always going to be a winner. And that it's coming from those energies up here that from the ascendant towards Uranus, You listen to the universe. You're listening to that growth that it needs to happen. You are authorizing all this. You have that great intuition inside of you and the great skills of doing it because you know how to do it. Well, of course, there's going to be some challenges. Cannot be without the challenges. Ascendant there is at Virgo is going to be squaring midheaven. Midheaven is squaring Neptune, and Neptune it is squaring Mercury. Talking about communications or not feeling the energy. Well, I don't feel it. Well, I don't see it. Well, I don't know if I have not been told, or energies that has been, which is Mercury. It is about those communications. Well, the whole day you have what energies here? You have those divine energies, Taurus, Uranus, and Taurus, and that sends you that energies going back up here. You're authorizing what to listen within yourself. You can listen it that you have never matured, you haven't grown. You can blame parents, you can blame people, you can blame the wounds and so on, and you can also see the powers inside of you. And those powers inside of you, they are the one. You had it all day. You had it all day. And you still do. And here it's at 11 o'clock talking about this relationship situations. And those are the cardinal changes at the same time. But what you see, look at the confrontations of those challenges. Talking about these challenges within Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn, because Mars is squaring all those energies in there. If you got in the right place with the right mindset, with the right energies in there, the right growth, through the right transformations, you're going to be able to get the divine energies you ever dream of. Your dreams will make true. You're going to get this relationships, and you're going to understand that the power of relationships brings everything up. As you see it here, Jupiter, it has this divine energy towards the ascendant, and the ascendant it goes back into Saturn, that it's giving the power of your wings and the top of the wings. Right there. Is the question is if you don't see it within your relationship, you don't see it the purpose about the right family, you don't see it that you have to get to this power of understanding where it's the good and what's the bad, because there is no good and bad. It's only how you separate it within yourself. But when you see through the good and the bad, you can be understanding how to maintain the balance. The balance that is Libra presents. And that's when you find your peace inside of you. That is your transformations, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Glad to be back in there. There's going to be some more things coming up, but guys, I appreciate you. And if you anything you need, any concerns, you can guys send us an email, and I'll be happy to answer it for you. If you have any comments, please post it below. Thank you so much, guys, and be loved.